Hi Virgo, this is Caston with your March 2020 general reading. Um, Sorry. Well, I mean, not sorry. We're still at the very beginning of March, but I usually try to get on the videos a little earlier, but I had my wisdom tooth pulled. Still healing from that a little bit. And also just took some time to get into myself, which was really, really, really needed. But anyway, I'm here now. Let's dive in. Let's do it. As always, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, it's at Cashton, CASHTONNN. And of course, if any of the messages here resonate, please like, please share, and please also comment below and tell me if it resonates. Tell me if it doesn't, in a kind way, if you feel the need to. But what I'm really interested in, tell me where, right? Where and when it resonates. Like if there's something specific that really sticks out, let me know, right? Because these are general. So it may not resonate with everyone. It may resonate with, everything might resonate with you. Nothing might not, so, but I want to know. All right. So diving in, first off, so when I meditated on your energy, right, before pulling cards and before getting into the spread, I seen this, to be blunt, like this old man with like a long beard, and like his hair was very right, like it just looked like this old man on a journey. He had like one of the sticks, you know what I mean? And he was just like going and going and going, right? But what I got from it was not, and you could be a little tired right now, but what I got from it was like wisdom and experience, right? Like this old man looked like he had been through a lot, he had seen a lot, he knew a lot from having gone through a lot and seeing a lot, right? So there was this energy of like wisdom, okay? Wisdom and a journey, okay? I also saw red while meditating. So I don't know if some of you are mad or angry, or you might be dealing with some sort of feelings of being angry or mad about something. And what I get from that is to just be honest about it. If that's you, be honest about it. First with yourself. Don't try to ignore, brush it off like I don't feel away, I don't feel away, I don't feel away. It's like if you do, confront those feelings, put them out, put them on Front Street, get them out so that then you can heal and deal with them and then move on from there. But if you're harboring any feelings of being mad or angry or anything like that, that could be lowering your vibration, I'm getting to just be honest about it. And, sometimes it's a lot easier once you do that to kind of, you're like, oh, I don't care as much, or that wasn't as bad as I thought. You know what I mean? So, okay. So, first out, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, necessary decisions for goals, okay? This speaks about having options, wanting to change some things, needing to move forward, but maybe spreading yourself too thin or having too many options or not being able to kind of land on a specific option. This also speaks about needing to remain grounded and practical as you go through your choices and decision making, right? Not being too like impulsive or rash. We've got the King of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in reverse, assertive authority and counsel. So what this speaks about is like too much authority or being locked in authority or structure or feeling controlled in some sort of way, right? Like somebody or something is asserting too much authority over you. You could feel trapped. You could have an issue with authority. This could be you imposing too much authority over something else or someone, okay? But then we have the Devil, which clarifies this, okay? This is Capricorn energy and also major arcana. And so what I get from this is that, like I said, there's a lot of decisions and a lot of options that You may be trying to weigh right now or trying to make, there's a need to be practical, there's a need to break away from authority or structure, or it feels like there's some sort of restriction or bondage that you're dealing with that you need to break away from with this devil card, right? And with this assertive authority and counsel coming out in reverse, there's something, you feel controlled by something, you feel held back by something, you feel like something is limiting you, okay? And there's a need to break away from that. There's a need to make some sort of choice or some sort of decision to break away from that, or to, or some sort of truth needs to be spoken or confronted in order to break away from what you feel is bondage in your life right now, okay? Could be dealing with the water sign, could be dealing with an earth sign. This could be your energy, could be dealing with an air sign as well, but this also could be self-imposed, okay, with the devil card coming out. This could be addiction. This could be a mind battle, okay, with this air energy here, assertive authority. This could be asserting too much structure and authority over yourself, okay, not really going with the flow. But this is something that needs to be brought to the light and changed or taken care of so that you can move forward in the best way. Let's keep going. All right, we've got the Seven of Wands, inner strength and resources. With this devil card coming out, make sure that you're not using anything to avoid decisions, or avoid truths, or to avoid anything, to avoid structure, okay? This could be a lack of structure and using things to avoid that structure or to avoid showing up for yourself, okay? This could be something that's leaving you ungrounded in some way, shape, or form, okay? Keeping you from making the necessary decisions for your goals, all right? We have the Seven of Wands, inner strength and resources. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? The sun comes out right below that, Leo energy, major arcana, okay? Joy, dreams, and accomplishments. This is clarified by the Fool, okay? So what I get from this really strong is kind of marrying it's like two cultures coming together, like a workaholic culture, right? Like somebody who comes from a workaholic tribe and somebody who comes from a beach lifestyle tribe, right? Like this is the energy that I'm getting here. This is somebody who relies on their work ethic, relies on logic, relies on know-how, right? Like when all else is said and done, I know how. I can get something done. I can work with my hands. I can get it down to the nitty-gritty and make it happen, right? I have that, but this is now bringing in that balance with this Fool energy and marrying that with the energy of like, like la-di-da, you know what I mean? Everything will be all good. It's cool. Like if all else fails, I know that I got the tools that I need, but maybe I won't have to use them, right? This is pairing this energy where you do have the inner strength and resources and you're very confident in that, you're very strong in that. Okay, we have the Sun card here. And so this is where you're trying to get joys, dreams, and accomplishments. And it's like, okay, I have worked my butt off. I know how to work. I know how to do that. That maybe has not got me there, or that has got me to certain levels or certain achievements. But now you're learning a new way to achieve, right? It's almost like I feel like Virgos get bored really easy, and it's almost like your old methods have become boring. Like you're like, I know how to work hard, How else? Is there a different way? Is there a different method? What else can I do? Is there another way to achieve this life thing, right? I feel here that you're marrying the balance. I feel that you're going on the fool's journey. Bottom of the deck is the fool in reverse, okay? And so I feel you're going on the fool's journey, right? Where you're going after something new. You're transforming your life in some way. There's a lot of major arcana here. But you're marrying that, whereas the past you would go on the fool's journey. Well, in the past it wouldn't even be the fool's journey. In the past it would just be the worker bee journey. And I feel like now you're going on the fool's journey and you're like, you know what, that path, let's see what that route is all about. What would it be like if I took on this approach? Married with what I already know, right? Hope that makes sense. Could be dealing with the Libra, could be dealing with the fire sign, okay? Could be dealing with the Leo. Yeah, so then we've got the Moon card, intuitive guidance and guardianship, major arcana, guardianship, and then we have the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, major arcana as well, new dreams and new realms. This is clarified by the Justice card, okay? So I feel that you're getting a major justice, okay? And it's a divine justice. So whatever this is here at the beginning of this reading, this devil that you're trying to shake off, that has you vibrating lower, that's holding you back, or that is making you feel like you can't, it's like it feels like a weight almost. Like I'm trying to get up, 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 and it just keeps, these decisions that you have to make around this weight, okay? There's a divine justice that comes in with this Moon card here and this Justice card here, okay? And Temperance. There's a divine justice that comes in that shifts things in your favor, okay? That takes you deeper, takes you higher. Whatever it is that you're trying to call in, it aids in doing that for you, okay? This is a new realm, okay? This is stepping into I feel like taking a giant step towards your destiny, okay, is how this feels. With Justice, the Moon, and Temperance, this is literally spirit like picking you up as if we were like in a video game, picking you up and turning you and sending you on your way towards where you belong is what I feel here, okay? But it's a justice in that it's something you've been waiting for. It's something you've longed for. It's something where you're like, this is not right in my life. This is out of balance. And Spirit says, all right, well, here you go, right? And knocks it in the balance for you, okay? And this Temperance card means something a little different in this animal deck than it does in the traditional tarot if it would have come out. But still, for Temperance, take your time with this. Do not rush this process, okay? If you were going into space, right? A new realm, a whole different realm, right? If you were going into space, you wouldn't get there and you wouldn't expect it to happen in 30 seconds. That would be concerning and probably extremely frightening, right? It's like you are literally going into a new realm of life. So pace yourself with it, right? Get all of the jewels on the way. Okay. So then we've got the King of Pentacles. Okay. Strength, nobility, and generosity. Earth energy in reverse. Strength card. Major arcana, strength of the will from the inner sun, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by this. And so you could be overcoming some sort of financial adversity or blockage. Okay. In general, you could be overcoming some sort of difficulties or obstacles with a new start. You could be overcoming some sort of obstacle or blockage as it pertains to a new start or finances. With a new start or something that you want to do. I feel this is rising to the occasion. This is you taking authority over your life. It's like you start out this reading being a slave to authority, and you end this reading being the authority. You end this reading taking the authority back into your hands and making decisions that make sense for you. But with this Temperance card, you're making logical decisions, right? You're taking your time to think them through. What I get here is that I feel like there's some sort of difficulty or obstacle getting started with something, but then you have the Strength card here that's like, nope, doesn't matter. Okay, this is like, oh, you know what I mean? I see where I'm going. I see what I'm doing. Okay, all right, okay, bam, mowing down the obstacles. Okay, strength and will from the inner sun. But also what I have to say is that with this card coming out in this deck, the Strength card, this speaks about a soft strength, a subtle strength, a tempered strength, a feminine strength, honestly, is what it speaks about. And so again, what I feel like for you guys is you're learning to take on new approaches to achieve, new approaches to move towards your destiny, new approaches that don't necessarily exhaust you or tire you out or leave your mind depleted. You're going on the Fool's journey, and on the Fool's journey, what the Fool does is says, you know, the Fool leaves it up to fate. It's literally marrying facts, logic, and hard work with fate, right? It's knowing that I've done what I can to be as prepared as possible, but whatever happens and whatever comes up, I've got the strength to deal with it. I will not crumble. Okay? Because we have the bottom of the deck, the Fool card in reverse, and this speaks about a fear of the unknown. Okay? 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck on my other deck. And so clarifying this, and this is like fear of, for what I get from this is fear from fear of unknown obstacles, fear of, you know, well, I don't know what's gonna come up. You know, this is somebody who prepares and prepares and prepares and prepares, but then is still terrified of what they didn't prepare for. But it's like, you can't prepare for what you don't know. And you have to be comfortable with that sometimes. Sometimes there's some things you don't know. Okay? You're going on the Fool's journey, and you need to trust that, you know, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but I'm seeing someone walking down a road and they have 2 backpacks, and one backpack is full and the other backpack is empty, and they're going on the Fool's journey, but this person is questioning every step of the way. Why am I being called to have one backpack full of, you know, supplies and whatever else and being prepared, and then I have one backpack that's empty? This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make, why would, and it's all these questions, but little do they know that backpack is going to collect all of their gems, all of their stones, all of their, however you want to, you know, whatever metaphor you want to use. That bag is going to collect all of that for them on the way, on their journey, and then they will use those things. But you can't look ahead and know that. You just have to go off of your intuition when it's leading and guiding you at the beginning of this spread, where you're feeling trapped and in bondage and enslaved and stuck in a structure where you can't breathe. So it's like we stay there or we go on the fool's journey, get as prepared as possible, right? Strap on the parachute and then jump, right? Or go on the fool's journey, pack up that backpack on this arm full of everything you need, as prepared as you know you can be, and then strap on that other backpack to pick up whatever you might need that will show itself on the way. I hope that makes sense. I try to articulate that the best way I can. All right, animal deck, clarifying this entire spread. We've got the panther and the elk. Okay, so the panther is all about purging of the unnecessary, annihilating the unnecessary, as a matter of fact. Okay, look at these eyes. This is like, for me, just like lasering your entire life, and everything that doesn't belong, zap, like just like burnt down immediately, right? And everything that does still standing and is there, and you're using it and you're moving forward. But this is like a purging of the unnecessary so that you can move forward lighter, only taking what you need. Okay, this is also an energy that refuses to stagnate, and that's why it goes on the purge, right? The elk energy, grounded, okay, stable through any change, a father energy, right? And so with these two, this speaks about going through a major shift and change in life, purging and clearing your life of all of the things that no longer benefit you, are not necessary, don't make any sense anymore, don't align, don't resonate with you, right? Anything that stands in your way of making you feel good in life, you're mowing it down, you're zapping it, you're lasering it, you're annihilating it, purging it, okay? And then this energy comes in, and this is what I feel you were born with and have been harboring your entire life and nurturing with every single second. And that is this elk grounded energy that comes in, and as you're purging and going crazy and annihilating and clearing out everything, this elk energy comes in and brings you down after that rant. And it's like, all right, it's cool, we cleared it out, it's all good, now let's think. Now what are we gonna do, right? It's like, I feel like they're on like one each on the shoulder, okay? And this one's like, do it, clear it, and this one's like, all right, cool, now that we got that plan, how are we gonna, right? That is what this energy is. This is keeping you grounded and level-headed as you're going through these changes, as you're purging the unnecessary, right? Because nobody ever said this would be easy. So I don't want to make this seem like, yeah, rid yourself clear. It's not an easy thing, especially for an earth sign, okay? But as you're doing this, right, things might shift, things might be lost, things might move. And as you're going through the changes and sitting by and watching everything around morph, this keeps you grounded so that you don't go crazy. This keeps you grounded so that you can keep your eye on the prize and realize what's really happening, right? This keeps you looking at the big picture. Okay? So let's pull from the Angel Oracle deck and wrap up. Going on the Fool's journey, you guys, and I feel like, be okay with not knowing sometimes. Like, I really admire Virgo for being well studied and well researched and always having their ducks in a row, and just like, I don't know, y'all don't play when it comes to being prepared, and I'm always like, dang, because sometimes I can be very impulsive. I can be very whimsical. I can be very like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to go. But sometimes you need that, right? Like I could use a little more of what you got. I could use that balance, right? And I'm not going to tell you what's good for you and say you could use a little more of what I got. That's none of my business. But I know what's here. And, you know, I think you are doing that. I think you're taking on a little bit more of a lighter energy to marry with your heavier energy. Your more disciplined energy. So that you don't get caught up or self-destructive when things do not go exactly according to your plan. I just got that. Sorry. Had to stop. So, you know, I feel like you could be going through a time right now also, and pay attention to the lessons that you could extract out of this time in your life right now, this month. But, you know, I feel like that's something you're being taught as well in going on the full journey, is to, you know, take on a little more faith, a little more, you know, a little more of like, it is what it is and it will be what it will be, you know? You need a little of that going through life, because life is unpredictable. And sometimes it doesn't matter how much you prepare. You just got to go for it. All right. First card out, we got perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Yeah, nice. Assertiveness. This situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested, yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right beside you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. Okay? All right, so that's what I have for you guys. Let me know if this resonated in any way. I would really, really appreciate it. And I look forward to speaking to you next month. Thank you for all of your support. All right.